Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. This is your Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Aquarius reading for November 15th through the 30th, 2018. You can find me at Bitch in a Hurry on Instagram or bitchinahurry.com, where we've been having the 31% off Halloween sale, which has been a trip. Thank you guys so much. I'm so shocked by the amount of participation. Thank you a ton. If you've ordered a reading, I'm glad that you were able to get a little bit of a discount. That's very exciting, and I've gotten a few of them done already. This video will probably be coming out the Friday before the sale is over. It was the Saturday before Halloween and through the Saturday after November 3rd. I'm going to try to get these videos published on November 2nd, which is a Friday. That being said, on October 24th, we had a full moon in Taurus, which was a time of, if you were in some kind of a rut, or if you're feeling like, bored or, stuck, that kind of a thing. If you were in that kind of a place, it was a time to really release yourself from that. And there was a conjunction with Uranus, which was giving you an opportunity to really break free. And, we're the Aquarians. I'm an Aquarius. We're the Aquarians, right? So, that's our jam, is breaking free of stuff we don't like. Even though we're a fixed sign, it isn't always the easiest, but once we've made our decision, we're gone. So I hope you guys took full advantage of releasing that kind of doldrum, drudgery, boring routine, stuff that was not making you happy. I hope you took full advantage of that on the 24th of October. Now, coming up here, we have the new moon in Scorpio on November 7th. And like I said, this video will be out before that happens. So if you have not seen the video for the new moon in Scorpio on November 7th for your sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, go and watch it, because that will help you make some plans for what you want to do. As far as this new moon coming. It's a time of transformation. The new moon in Scorpio, we're talking deep emotional stuff here, way deep. So it's a time of transformation, and oftentimes it's transformation through forgiveness. And a lot of times the people that you need to forgive generally can be you. Yes, there are times that there are people we are angry with or feel slighted by, or for whatever reason we feel that we feel angry with them or whatever. Definitely forgive them, because that just eats you up. But a lot of times we forget to forgive ourselves. Bad decisions that we've made, bad relationships, bad business decisions, whatever the case may be, we often forget to forgive ourselves. And I think this is a time of transformation through forgiveness, and a time almost you can take a deep breath and start over. So, it's time for not even start over, more like a clean slate. So take advantage of that. And like I said, if you haven't watched the video for the new moon in Scorpio on November 7th, please watch that, because I think you'll be able to find some serious benefit from that. All right. So moving forward, we're going to take a look at the reading for Aquarius, November 15th through the 30th, 2018. And we start out here with the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like, after all the stuff we've been through, that we're finding some success. And this is a time when you should enjoy the success that you've worked really hard for, because you have put in the work. And the success you're reaping is in your practical everyday life. It could be financial, it can be personal success, it can be home success. And you could have, maybe you homeschool your kids and you've got everything is totally in order and organized. It can even be something like that. Pentacles are your practical everyday life. It could be that you've got your finances in order. Maybe you've redone your budget, like I said, or you got a promotion at work, or you're getting, people at work are noticing the stuff you're doing. Whatever it is, it has to do with your life that you can put your hands on. It's tangible, practical, everyday stuff. But you're in a good position at this point. So take a minute, look around, and realize the good position that you're in, and realize that it's you that put yourself here. So congratulate yourself a little bit, because you earned this. Don't feel for 1 minute that you have to apologize for it. I think a lot of times Aquarian people are very successful, and oftentimes others will point it out, but not in a way to be nice. And so a lot of times we'll downplay it, like, yeah, oh no, it's only this, or oh, they gave me that account. No, it's because of you. So don't downplay your success. That's what I hear with this, is don't downplay your success. Really enjoy it. Now I'm seeing here the Two of Swords, which tells me that there is some other stuff going on here. You have some decisions to make, and you are kind of at an impasse when it comes to this decision. In your head, I think you know what you need to do, but you haven't actually done it and made the decision yet. So there's something kind of brewing in the background. And although you have this Ten of Pentacles, this financial or this personal success, there's more for you. There's more coming, but you need to make a decision. And I mean, it could have to do with this November 7th new moon in Scorpio. There may be somebody you need to forgive. I feel it strongly for this sign. I don't know why so much, but maybe there's some situations you need to forgive, some stuff you need to let go of, make some choices about it, how you feel about it, how you're going to feel about it, and move forward, because you're going to be stuck where you are. And where you are is not bad, but you're not going to get any farther until you handle this, until you make this decision. You're stuck up in your head about something. So, and often, you know, we're the air signs, the swords, we're always stuck in our head about something. And, you know, we just mill it over and over. You wake up at 2 a.m, what are you doing? You're milling this, you know, mulling it around in your head forever. Now, all of that, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is some success, and you have here all of this hard work. This tells me that not only are you realizing your success, but that other people are seeing your success as well. There are other people that have seen the hard work and the detail and the love that you've put into what you do, and they're starting to notice it. Like, wow, that's really beautiful, or, you know, wow, I never knew that they, you know, that they did this, or I never knew that they were capable of that. Other people are, they're noticing what you already know. You already know that you've got yourself in order. There's other people are starting to see it now. And that's where I said, you know, that sometimes with the Aquarians, because we're a little odd, I can say that because I'm one of them. Sometimes we have kind of wild successes, and people will say something, but they won't say it in a nice way, like in a backhanded kind of a way, and we can take that really personally. So that's what I'm talking about, is to don't let that happen. People are starting to really notice some success in your life. There's something that you're doing that is successful, and people are starting to notice it. So when someone compliments you, don't downplay it. Oh, no, it was just this. No, oh yeah, thank you. Learn to do that. Really learn to do that, because that's the only way that you'll be able to celebrate your own success. Now, next we have the Magician, which is kind of like the fresh start card. It's like after you make this decision here, whatever this decision is, you have this fresh start. Like now you've made this decision. Now you can take any of the elements that you want and kind of craft and create the next stage of your life, the next chapter. You're going to write the next chapter. No one's going to write it for you. So you're going to be able to take from whatever this Magician has. And you see, and isn't it interesting how everything is completely balanced? You see that? He's balanced. The stuff is balanced. There's every single element you could want on this card, and it's all perfectly in balance. So it's time to be picky and choosy too, to only accept what's actually right for you. Only take the things that you really want and need. Don't take anything extra that you don't want. This is about you having a fresh start, doing things your own way, really your own way. Like I said, don't take what other people give you or what you think you should do to please them. This is about you. And here we have the Ace of Cups, you know, emotional idea, openness. And it's time for you to be open emotionally, which I know is tough. You know, we get stuck in our heads a lot. We don't like to get super emotional about things, but there is something, and I think it's this thing that you're working on that emotionally is very important to you. And I think you have shut yourself off from it. Like if it wasn't successful, you would care. And to kind of like, you know, keep the ego in check and, you know, whatever. Maybe it's something at work, you know, that you're working on, and then you're like, well, if it's not successful, people don't like it. I don't care. You care. And you know what? It's time to let yourself care. With this Magician card and this fresh start, it's time to let yourself care about this. And I think few of the signs have gotten this Tower card. This is in the past, though. This is like behind you. I don't think this is coming. You almost have like turned and walked away from something. I don't feel like this was that traumatic for you, but it might have been for people around you. Aquarians tend to do that. We kind of tend to like go, oh, I'm done here. And we turn and walk away, and we sort of leave a wake of destruction. And I think that's what this is. I think you were in a situation where enough was enough, and you just turned and walked away, and it kind of left some some static and some stuff there, but you know what? Leave that in the past, especially the air signs. Don't pick that back up. That could be part of what's keeping you here at this crossroads too, where you're not making a decision to like really move forward because you've got something in the past you're thinking about, and then oh gosh, there's this like opening your heart thing, and ugh, it's a lot. But make the decision to open yourself up to really live your life and not be afraid of this stuff coming back at you, because that stuff is in your past. It's done and over with, and you've moved on. If other people haven't moved on, it's really not your problem. The next thing we have is the King of Wands, and this says take action toward whatever this thing is that you love and want to open yourself up to. Take the action for it, and you know you can't get better than the King. Right here, the King of Wands. He is like a brand new glowing day, right? And he's like super charismatic and charming. Like really, nobody can say no to you. So, and then somebody else got this too. It might have been Capricorn, but like nobody can say no to you. You have the Midas touch right now. I love this card. That's what it always reminds me of, is the Midas touch, but you have it. Whatever this thing is that you're working on, and like I said, you have experienced some success already that's noticeable, but now other people, like you know that you've experienced the success, right? But now other people are starting to notice it. They're starting to see this success. And this is a card that tells me that it's time for you to embrace that and be like, yeah, I'm really doing great at this, you know, and maybe this is something that you are going to share with the world. Maybe this is something that you're going to start a business doing. Maybe it just makes you feel really great. And if that's the case, that's awesome too. But just know that like you're in your element right now. And I really want you to take every opportunity that you can to totally and completely enjoy this. Now, of course, we wouldn't be talking about Aquarius without the King of Swords, right? King or the Queen. This is you guys right here. I mean, we are the swords, the Aquarians. You know, we are the intellect. We are the higher vibrational, higher thinking mind. Most people think we are weird and they don't know what we're talking about half the time, but we know, and that's all that really matters is we know. You know, this is kind of how we get, but make sure, especially with opening yourself up emotionally, that's very tough on us. So make sure that you're using your objective, strong mind, and you're not getting caught up in any kind of emotion when you either hear comments or when you are thinking about how you're going to present the things that you're doing. Just make sure to keep your emotional mind in check so that you don't make any rash decisions. That you don't have any decisions that you wish, oh gosh, I wish I hadn't said that. Or I wish I hadn't fired this person. I wish I hadn't walked out on my job. Whatever it was, take all the energy that you have here with this nobody can say no to me and all this raw like firepower, because you have like this charisma like oozing off of you. Take all of that, but temper it a little bit here with this King of Swords. As you see, he's very calm. He's like super cool and calm and collected, and he sort of knows what's going on. So take it to him too, so that you don't I don't want to kind of go off half cocked. You don't just go tearing off in a direction and forget everybody else and just off you go. Take a little bit of time to I always say bring it to judgment, but to bring it to an objective. If you're making some decisions, maybe to make this decision that you need to make, that where this impasse is, you need to take that rational, objective thought plan. Maybe to deal with this, you need to be rational and not emotional, so that you can just, it was in the past and it's over. Now, this is like such a great reading for the Aquarians. We have the Star, this is our card. This is us, and you see the fish, the prosperity. This is anything that you want to be, do, or have. Dreams do come true. And you have the fish here on the opening your heart, opening your emotions, possibly letting people in. You have him here too on this Ace of Cups, right? This initiative and this open heart and mind. Well, here you go. Anything that you want to be, do, or have, you can have it. You absolutely can have it. And it's just about you knowing that. And you have this, you know your worth. You know who you are. You know, you just don't want to say it. But we have finishing this up, the King of Pentacles, which shows me that you will make this progress here from the 10 to the King. So you have all the potential in the world right now to really realize your dreams. Look at how rooted down. This is, this King is, he knows exactly where he's going. He knows what he's doing. He works hard. He loves what he does. you have got it all going for you. And you, like I said, you progress from the 10 to the king. And that's really all I can say. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to tell me about this. I'll talk to you later.